Hello everyone, welcome back to Age with Beauty. Today we're going to do something special. We're feeling the pancake day today. Better day in every way. Thank you for coming back to see us. If you want to know how to make these very special meringue, chia, oatmeal, pancakes, come back. Stay with us. We're going to do this. Here so far is our gluten-free pancake mix, some meringue. It's good for you, it's chocolatey. We've got a cup of milk in there. We're gonna throw in a cup of water also. And the next thing we're gonna do, and you know I'm not about measuring certain things. If you've been to our vlog before, just cook, pinch here, pinch there, and pour a little bit of this, splash of that, and that really kind of just worked. And I think that that's how most of the great culinary experts out there even say it should be done. But you measure your salt. Some people have high sodium issues. Some people have high blood pressure, so you measure your salt. I literally do a light shake. I do a light shake. And there it is. There's my salt. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in 2 large eggs, and they have been whipped. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put in a splash of vanilla. That's basically it. If you want 2 splashes, you can go with 2 splashes. So here we go. 1 and 2. Our cinnamon drops. This is doTERRA. You know I like doTERRA oils, and this is the cinnamon from doTERRA oils. And all that needs is 3 drops of that. It's very strong. The next thing we're going to do is this is a cup of oatmeal. And this is low cholesterol oatmeal. It's from Andrew Lessman. And he's on HSN. His vitamins are wonderful. And I actually have off and on prescribed to his vitamins and different things that he has. And recently I was told by the doctor last time I went that my cholesterol was slightly more than what she would have wanted. So I've got here some Andrew Lessman oatmeal for lowering cholesterol. We're going to put that in. We're so happy that you're here with us in our kitchen. We just love having these moments and sharing wonderful things that we get to eat and things that can actually make your life better. This now is going to be some coconut oil. And coconut oil is just a teaspoon of coconut oil. So when you're making this, it might seem like it's a little bit more watery than you would normally do for your pancake mix, but we're putting in some chia seeds, and chia seeds are very thick. Chia seeds are very thick. These have been soaking. You want to let them soak in a little good water, or you could even use almond milk or whatever a light milk that you like. And so now we're gonna put in the chia seeds. And this is just, really, it's just a small cup that I have. If you have a fun small cup that you like to use if you have a small cup that you like to use just to stir in small amounts of items in the kitchen, use that. It's not gonna matter, it's up to you. It's gonna be your pancake individually done for you by the time you go to do this. Now I'm gonna blend this and see what I have as far as thickness goes, and then I can work from there. Now I wanted to suggest something that's optional. We have some Manuka honey, and Manuka honey is very good for you. It's exceptional for you. So we're gonna throw in just 1 teaspoon of Manuka honey into our pancake mix. And that's actually going to thicken the batter a little bit. And we're not gonna have to put so much syrup on top of it. So you can just whip it in there with your fork or your spoon. If you want to whip it again with your blender, you can, but you really don't. There's no need to, because the honey being just whipped in there like this should do it. That should do it. And like I said, it'll be thicker. It's going to be thicker. Oh, this looks so good, and it actually smells good, and it hasn't even been cooked yet. We're going to go ahead and put it in our pan that's been warming up. You should always warm up your pan for your pancake mixes or your crepes, Suzette, or anything like that. In there. Oh, look how good that looks. Oh, that looks perfect. It's perfect. Now we're going to put the heat up a little bit, because since we have the little burner, and the little burner, I apologize, does take a little bit of time, so we will probably be making our good cafe. And something I do with the little burner that I like to tell you about is, whether you have a little burner or not, you can go ahead and get some oil in a napkin, and then I just put it into a cup, and if I need to reuse this napkin with oil, I do. Now is about the time I put my sausage or whatever protein meat, lean protein meat that you're going to have with the pancakes. This is all natural pork sausage, golden brown. It's actually Jones, and that's the one we usually get. And you can get this at the grocery store. I'm pretty sure you can get this at Aldi's or different places. One of the reasons I don't really like to go different places to buy breakfast pancakes is because they don't have crunchy edges. And I just love my crunchy edges, and my father would make us the pancakes. It was a very 70s, 80s kind of thing, where you just pour the batter onto this large grill, and he made those crunchy edges, and after that I couldn't have it without the crunchy edges. Now this is what your turn. These are like course, you can't have pancakes without having your coffee. At least that's how I feel about it. Love my coffee with my pancakes, and this is about the time to do that because the pancakes are still sizzling. The turkey sausage is ready, or no, it's pork sausage is ready, the pads. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put this, as you can see, we put the water just underneath the little dotted circle there. And this is the old coffee pots. This is what my parents used to use. You put this in, and now this, you're just going to go ahead. Don't pat it down where it gets too flat or anything. You don't want to do that. You're just going to fill it up, and then kind of just with the side of the spoon, that's what I do, side of the spoon, go back and forth, and there you go. So making sure that you don't pat it flat, and just go ahead and do this. It's kind of like aerating soil, which is better for it because it gets to breathe. You want to make sure that you have a certain tightness when you do this, because if it's not tight, the liquid can start going out the sides. So you want to go ahead and get every little bit out because these are going to be so good and so good for you with the chia seeds and the manuka honey, and everything that's in there is so good for you. Make sure you get every bit of it out of there. Ahora, with the authentic coffee, the café con leche, you want to either have some type of regular milk or evaporated milk. We used to mix our evaporated milk with a little water, and it would go a long way for a long time. You know, we like to give you these wonderful little je ne sais quoi hints on how to do things to make your pennies and dimes and nickels go a little farther and have something that tastes really great. Another really nice thing about these pancakes is that you're not going to need a lot of syrup with these pancakes. You're going to need very little syrup because they are going to be so tasty. Now, funny thing about these pancakes, when I first made them, I noticed that when they were cooking, they smelled like really good, yummy French fries. And I thought, wow, French fried pancakes. But none of the bad stuff, none of the bad ingredients and things that are in French fries out there. To have a more filling breakfast even though these pancakes are filling because they are so nutritious and nourishing for you, we have mozzarella and a little bit of blueberries. And of course, that's to our taste. You can add whatever you want and make it your own. So we hope you enjoyed that. We're glad you came to see us and visit with us again. We hope that you're better every day in every way. This is Age with Beauty. And these pancakes, this particular recipe is my own. I've never seen it anywhere. So enjoy, consider it a gift that we can actually share this with you. My father would say once we were gonna eat some good food, delicioso. And this is nourishing food for you. It's going to be wonderful for you and your family. Come back and see us again and subscribe to Age with Beauty. Delicioso. Mwah.